Welcome to RED35. Today we are going to have an exclusive look at the latest Zhiyun Weebill Lab S. For those who don't know who Zhiyun is, well, they are a very cool and creative people who like to think outside of the box company in China who design really cool gimbals, and I love their products to bit simply because, you know, I have been using a lot of mobile gimbals in the past, and I don't know if you are familiar with it, they all look like selfie sticks. So last year they introduced the original Weebill Lab and also the Crane 3 Lab. They all share a similar design by means of they're now having this little thing protruding here, so it allows you to change the bottom handle to the side, which makes it the lab, and then so you can hold it in a very unconventional position. But this is the best bit though, so you can do all kinds of angles with it, and it's just super cool. We love this, and as you know, we are Micro Four Third users, so this is a perfect lightweight compact setup when you do travel filming. So this is really good. So fast forward a year, we now have this. This is the latest Weebill Lab S.
To be, cause I feel like letting go. Can express some energy. My battery's pretty low. Do you see with clarity? Gotta tell you I know. What a possibility. Come on, listen close.
By the way, this is a pre-production sample running a beta firmware. So by the time you watch this video, this should be announced and launched, so stay tuned for our future in-depth review of this particular unit running all the updated firmwares and apps and stuff like that. So here it is. What hasn't changed since the original Weebill? Well, as you can see, it retains the same design. The look is almost identical. There's no difference. It's even compatible with all the accessories that was launched with the original Weebill, such as the motor servo, the servo motor for the zoom function, and the quick release plates and everything like that, and also, you know, the side mounts where you can mount your smartphones and all the other stuff with it. So anything is compatible with the latest Weebill Lab. Even they haven't changed all the modes, so it still have the same pan, follow, go, POV and vortex. Everything remains the same. So what does the S stand for? I think it stands for Super Weebill Lab. Just like the DC comic, you know, the Superman. So Clark Kent, you know, just ripping up his shirt and showing the S.
Excuse me.
So this is where all this red essence and everything's on the body now that makes it look a super gimbal, and in fact it is, because according to them, and the torque on the motor is now 300% more power. I mean, like more torque. That means it can hold much heavier gear, and also speed-wise is 50% faster. And it shows, even though I haven't got any official figures or anything like that, but when I was testing with heavier gear like what I have right here, the EM-1 Mark II with 1.2 Pro lens on it, I can actually see the difference, you know, not just feeling it, but you can actually see how quickly it turns compared to the original Weebill. And it doesn't have that power struggle that I always experience with the original Weebill Lab, because whenever I mount something slightly heavier, you can almost hear the motor screaming. It's like, oh, come on, help me up just a little bit more. But it doesn't happen on this one, you know, it just feels like, come on, man, throw it at me, man, come on, hit me up, hit me, you know, I can take it, man. Yeah, this is what this thing can do. When you look closer, that's where you'll find a lot of the improvement over the original Weebill. First of all, in terms of handling, I know it hasn't changed in terms of form factor, so you still got the same dual grip positions and things like that, which is actually pretty cool. But the improvement comes to the setup side of it, because now the locking switches and things like that in the original Weebill has been completely redesigned, especially for the mounting plate position. So now you have a single action quick release lever, which actually does the wonder. And I'm not joking, almost half the time. The original Weebill is really quick. Now you can do it half the time of the original Weebill. That means it's now super quick to completely balance your setup on the Weebill Lab S. So it's actually amazing how quickly they do it. And I don't know why they haven't done it before, but I guess this is some sort of improvement they learn over time. Especially this lever, you actually see them on Zhiyun's other products like the M2 and the Q2. So yeah, I guess it's definitely a welcome addition to the lab design. Apart from that, it's pretty much the same. There's no complaint, and it's a very great handling gimbal. So what about the build quality of the latest Weebill Lab S? Well, it's no different to the original, and it's the same kind of housing, material is the same, there's no change there. There are subtle differences in the actual motor arm itself, and but apart from that, it's a very well put together unit, and it's so well put together, I actually find it a little bit difficult to actually open the battery compartment door to get my battery out for charging. But overall, it's absolutely fine. But mind you, just a reminder that none of the gimbals out there is actually weatherproof, including this one. So so don't expect to use it in heavy rain situations. Little bit maybe okay, but yeah, it's not advisable. Now let's talk about the app, the Zhiyun ZY Play app. Well, it will be compatible with the Weebill Lab S. We haven't tested it because this is still in beta form, and also we won't be able to test it in full because it's not compatible with the Olympus system, unfortunately. I'm hoping that one day, yeah, this will happen because there are some features that I would love to test. First of all is the live view streaming. It was actually there in the first original Weebill Lab. Many people actually complain about the super laggy performance because this feature will make your phone as a monitor, so you can actually see everything what the sensor sees through streaming. But it was super laggy. A lot of people were saying that it's just not workable, but the latest one now, apparently they have reworked the streaming function, so it's now lagless almost, and so you can use it properly for framing and actually use it. So that will be cool, and that's something I would be super happy to test it, and I'm eagerly awaited some sort of firmware update with that will make it compatible with the Olympus system. And talk about compatibility, the new Weebill Labs will be compatible with a whole list of new mirrorless cameras out there, including all the latest Nikon, Canon, Panasonic mirrorless cameras out there. So yeah, I'm going to put the link down in the description so you can check out the full compatibility list when it's become available. So that is pretty cool. In terms of weight wise, this can handle almost all the full frame mirrorless now, even though we're using a smaller setup here because that's how I prefer to use anyway. But yeah, again, you know, all the information will be on the website, so remember to check it out.
The dust of Mars and the taste of loss, Grey Coast home, the mountains were sapped that wildest child, echoes lost in time, visions like waves float around the lake.
So here's my thought about the latest Weebill Lab S. One word: great. not only just I'm a fan of Zhiyun, and but I do love the original Weebill. Many of you have seen me on Instagram or our previous videos. I've been using the Weebill Labs almost like for all the shootings that I've been doing, and I just love the product. It's so simple because of all the undersling mode, all kind of different positions I can mount it on, and also how compact it is. I can fit in my backpack all the time. So yeah, it's always with me. So now the latest one is more powerful, more torquey. I can put heavier system on it. It's just icing on the cake. So yeah, by all means, this is a great product. I think it's a welcome update. Now I just want to make sure that Zhiyun will update the app so it will make it compatible with the Olympus system, and that will be heaven for me. So anyway, I'm having fun. So hope you guys enjoy this particular video. And don't forget to subscribe my channel by clicking that bell notification, and stay tuned for a new video. Yeah, if you want to see some more of these filming things and more product from Zhiyun, yeah, also click on the subscribe thing on the playlist that we're going to have, or filmmaking gear. That's all going to be there. Until next time, I shall see you soon. Bye for now. We're going to pop a comment down here once it's updated, so you're going to check out the latest. By the way, come on. Thank you, Zhiyun, for sending us the latest Weebill Lab S for us. Thank you, Zhiyun, for sending us the latest Weebill S. Weebill S. I'm getting confused now. Damn it. Thank you, Zhiyun, for sending us the WeebillS. WeebillS. That's a new name. That's a new name. Oh god. All right. So, what does the S stand for? I think it stands for Super Weebill Lab, and just like Superman, you know, remember Ken Clark, you know, and Clark Kent. Oh fuck, Clark Kent. Right. Just like the, you know, the DC comic, the Superman, you know, Ken Clark again. Clark Kent. So same body, polycarbonate. That's cool, man.